Jacque, you mentioned how you wanted to set the tone and have the energy. You had that in that first quarter. You were able to outscore them. The ball was moving. Players were knocking down shots. What changed, particularly in that second and third?
Yeah, that's a big question for us. I think we got a little stagnant with the basketball, and some of those shots didn't go in. At the end of the night, we got some quality looks, but 9 for 33 from three. Against a team like that, you have to make shots. I thought we got to the rim at a good clip, and overall, early on we had some good looks. Tough second quarter for us, and again, it's along those lines of putting four quarters together. It always seems there's one quarter that really punches us in the gut a little bit, so we got to be able to sustain through all those runs.
You mentioned how you're able to finish at the rim. You won the rebounding battle and were able to attack the offensive glass. What worked well, and what did you see from Cleveland and how they were able to offset that?
Yeah, when we were able to keep the floor spread and use our shooting to get downhill. We were able to either make or miss that shot at the rim, and then I thought Day'Ron did an excellent job of going after rebounds tonight. So give him credit for being ready, being a professional, and stepping up when his number is called. So, we turned the rock over a little bit, which was tough for us, but we negated that by offensive rebounding. I think the biggest difference in the game is they made shots, we missed shots.
Jacque mentioned Day'Ron a little bit. You expanded the rotation. You played, I think, 10 guys, pretty much halfway through the first quarter at that point. Just what was your reasoning on expanding the rotation? How much of that was, trying to get guys some looks versus, some matchup stuff and whatnot?
Yeah, I think as we go down the stretch of the season, I need to see who's going to be in the stretch run for us. Tonight it was a chance for Yuta to get a look, but he gets a look at the compromise of Cam Thomas, and so that's just where we are. Seth got a little look tonight. Joe's was expanded minutes-wise. I want to see if his shooting on the floor could be conducive to us getting to the rim a little bit, spreading those two bigs away from the rim. Not too bad, but it's a message I think we've been talking about all year is staying ready, being prepared, and seeing how you can contribute.
Following up on that, twofold, are some of the three-point looks that you gave up, some of the cleaner ones, was that kind of a concession to the way you guys were going to have to play to be able to rebound like that against a bigger team?
Yeah, it's interesting, Brian, without a doubt. You go into it scheme-wise and a message to the players of understanding some looks we're going to give up. And Chetty Osman might make some shots. Stevens might make some shots. Okoro might make some shots. The ones that you don't want is the Donovan Mitchell in transition. He came off a DHO also at the top of the key where you want to give him no inch of space to get those looks away. I think he was 2 for 6 at halftime, somewhere around there. We don't even want him taking those 6.
And in Day-Day's case, was that something that you've seen from him, or was this more specifically when you're looking at a team with a Mobley and with obviously Jared playing through the eye? Was that more of a matchup thing?
Yeah, I think it's a combination. I think we've really been on Day'Ron preaching the ability to be a professional every day, whether that's watching more film, whether that's getting more work in on the floor, whether that's just staying tuned, asking questions. I think he's checked the boxes in a lot of those areas, so rewarding him for that. And a big part of it is staying ready. And can you deliver when your number is called? I thought he had 7 good minutes the other night. He was locked and loaded, ready even at the end of the game, so he got rewarded for that tonight.
Coach, how do you keep confidence high when you guys go on a mini skid like you've gone so far?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Christian, is to show our guys we have done this before. We have won on the road. We have won versus high-quality teams. We've won at home. We've won back-to-back. All of the above. We've done it. We've seen it. So I think that's the message for our group is just at a stretch right now where got to make sure we pull things together, stay together. No doubt this group, we got good men in the locker room, but I think you remind them of all the good things they've done.
And second, it's not very often that you play the same team twice in a row after getting them the first go-round. Just what are some things that you want to clean up for next time? Yeah,
I think we'll take a look at the film together as a team. At the end of the day, before I look at it, I think we talked a little bit about at halftime is the attention to detail of some of the plays that we can take care of, whether it's out of bounds underneath. Are we ready before the referee hands the ball? Or are we, playing and letting them cut first and then we're reacting to a cut? Little things like that we can take care of, that in a game against high-quality competition, you just can't let plays like that happen.
You guys are only shooting 31% from three during this losing streak. Do you attribute that to just shooting variance, or have you seen a decrease in the quality of looks that you guys are generating?
No, I get a report every single game about the quality of the shots, who's taking the shots, where they came from, the likelihood of those shots going in. Like I said, last game, analytically, our shots look good. Be interesting to see what it'll look like tonight. We're a team, we have to shoot threes. That's the way we're comprised, and we got to make them. And so it puts premium effort on rebounding and turning people over if we don't, but we got to make shots.
And then secondly, during this 4-game losing streak, you guys have taken less threes in each game. Is that something that, is there any reason behind that, or is that something that you will look to, kind of ramp up those attempts moving forward, even though you guys are struggling?
No, I think we want the looks. I think you gain confidence by making some of those looks. We did get to some mid-range shots tonight that were at times good for certain individuals. We did attack the rim, though, so that balance of attacking the rim, making the defense collapse while also shooting threes, it's the holy grail. But I think teams know we want to shoot threes also. They're designed, especially with those two bigs tonight, to take away some threes, funnel our guards to those two bigs. So we got to find ways to do it earlier in the shot clock.